Hey, Keystone Church, Pastor Nate here. I want to take just a couple of minutes, if you don't mind, and address everything that's going on and kind of let you know where we are at as a church and what our plans are. If you'll remember, in 2018, we started a vision among us all of realizing that the church is not something that you attend, but it is a community that you are a part of. We called on everyone to realize that church is not where you go to watch the show once a week. It is not what you sit through in hopes of taking what you need as others pour out to you. And in 2019, we talked about how the people were scattered according to the vision shown to us in Ezekiel 16. In that vision, the reason the sheep were scattered on the mountainside, the sheep representing the people and the mountainside representing the churches, was because the shepherds, representing the pastors and priests, were not doing what they had been called to do. See, the church had lost sight of what it was called to do. Ezekiel told us, the weak you have not strengthened, the injured you have not bound up, the sick you have not healed, the strayed you have not brought back, and the lost you have not sought. It was in these verses that we formed our vision of doing everything we can to stand in our point in history and be the church we're called to be. The active church that reaches out to the weak, the sick, the injured, the lost, and the strayed. By God's own design, Keystone Church seems to have been preparing for this moment for 2 years. In compliance with our president's request, we will be suspending all live gatherings of the church for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Our services will move to online on Sundays at 10:30 a.m. on our YouTube channel. Those services will be condensed, but will continue in the exact same sermon series as before with the same online devotions we have already been providing. The cool thing is, we will have to do little to no planning and scrambling to make this happen because it's what we have already been doing each week. All our sermons can be found with devotions on the website or our app that we've been able to provide because of your support of Keystone Church for 2 years now. In addition to this, we realize that many of you will be cooped up in your house and constantly facing a 24-hour news cycle of discouragement and hourly changes to life that will grow more and more frustrating for you and your families. Therefore, we are dedicating our social media platforms, YouTube channel, our app, and website as space to give source in your life for the most encouragement that you can handle in a variety of different mediums. All of our kids programs will be broadcast online for families to not only sit through the sermons, but also to listen to and work through the kids' lessons together. We're working on daily video encouragement devotions to help you start or end your day. Our children workers are coming up with helps and ideas for the parents that feel overwhelmed and stuck as they're sitting at home trying to keep everyone from developing cabin fever, and we will be inventing fun ways of sharing those in challenging homes with them. We're looking to provide online support counselors available to chat via video as they help by listening and encouraging those struggling. We're looking to support greater things in a delivery service for the needy as they adjust their ministry approach in downtown Greensburg. And this is only a fraction of the ideas that I've fielded in the last 24 hours. Why are we doing all of this? Because the number one question that I have been getting lately is the church closed? The answer to that is no. We've entered into a new mission field that we have to adjust our culture to, called social distancing. Everyone else may be closing, but we are called to the weak, sick, injured, strayed, and lost. With everything else closing, know that Keystone Church is not closing. We're just changing our approach to minister while honoring social distancing. Remember, you said the church was not an event that you attend and watch the show. So now that we can't have the event, how will you be the church during this time? You said you would volunteer more if you had more time, and now we all have more time. So what will we do? I'd love to hear your ideas of how we do ministry in this new way of living. Because here's the reality. There are a lot of scared, discouraged, negative people out there, and they need the church. So Keystone Church is open. Download our app. Check out our website. Follow us on Facebook. Be watching for the new ways we are going to be the church, and we will see you all Sunday online on our YouTube channel. I promise you one thing. It will be the most encouraging hour of your week.